Kia ora, no mai haere mai. Welcome back to another episode of the Fitzone Files. Today in the studio we have Stephanie. Do you prefer Stephanie or Stevie? I probably should ask first. Stevie. Yeah. Stevie, the winner of our round 5 Fitzone free 4-week challenge. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Winner. And it's a bit delayed in getting you back on, but obviously COVID and whatnot, we won't talk about that. No. All right, sweet. So how you been, all right?
Yeah, not bad. Back at it. Yeah.
Back at it. Back chipping away. Yeah. We're going to start off with a few quick-fire questions. All right, ready or not? Here we go. So, dogs or cats?
Oh, definitely dogs.
Why?
Cats are assholes.
Yeah, they are pretty precious.
They've got no loyalty.
As long as you're feeding them, they'll go to
I don't know. They'll find food somewhere else if you don't feed them.
That
Dogs
is also
won't.
True.
They'll starve at your feet.
Good one. 1,000 burpees or run a marathon?
Definitely run a marathon. I've got my props.
You got all your
me.
props, yeah. So that's
There's a mountain of medals here, just as proof that
okay.
I used to run.
That's great. All right. KFC or McDonald's? You can't say neither. You're forced at gunpoint to have one.
I'm a weirdo because I don't like the skin on chicken, which is where all the flavour is on KFC.
That's the best part of KFC.
So in the army, we used to sometimes get KFC and everyone would come sit next to me because I'd be like, they'd get my skin. Well, not like that, but So I think McDonald's, just because, KFC is it's messy and the skin.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Weights or cardio?
I think weights these days for sure.
Okay. Those are good answers. You've passed. All right, Team M or Team Len? That wasn't written down, but
Team Len all the way.
Oh, how good!
Yeah.
Out in front, how many thousands are we in front? 3. Something.
We've not started trying, but I'm not even looking. But when we start trying, I'll let you know.
All right, sweet. Not trying. Awesome. So we'll get straight into it. So we usually do a little bit of a background check so people get to know where you're from, where you're brought up, all that sort of thing. So. You got a bit of an accent, so were you born in Invercargill?
Dude, yeah, that was good. Inverness, actually.
Inverness, close.
I was born in Leicester, which is in the Midlands of the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was born in an ambulance on Nicklaus Road. How specific do you want to be?
Well,
at about 1 a.m. or something. So,
nice.
Yeah, my poor mum. I was going to be born on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But then I was coming out arse first or something, so... I ended up. Yeah.
It's one way to enter the world.
Yeah.
So you obviously. When did you move to New Zealand? So there's obviously a big gap in there.
I actually first came here when I was 12 with my parents. They came and settled in Auckland, but then I went back. So I stayed in Edinburgh for a while when I was about 18. Travelled a lot, Thailand and stuff like that. Then I've always kind of based myself in New Zealand since then in Auckland.
So quite young.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come and going, but you don't get rid of the accent. I did spend the last 5 years in Singapore, though, which was pretty cool. It's where my daughter's born.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the army before. You obviously were?
Not still. No, I had kids. They kicked me out. No, I'm just I spent about 7 years in the army, but most of that was in the territorials.
Okay, yeah.
So I was a medic. Sew them up, throw them back out. Yeah.
The old patch job. Get them back out there. Cool. So what else did I have down here? I wrote notes this time. What other jobs have you had apart from being in the army?
It'd be quicker if you asked me what other jobs I haven't had.
What jobs haven't you had?
I did a little stint as an ambulance officer in Auckland.
Yep.
I used to do cakes. I used to be a
designer of
pastry
cakes.
Chef.
Pastry chef.
Yeah. What haven't I done? Done childcare, which honestly, it was only because I had little kids that I did it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going back there.
It takes a special person, man. Whenever I drop my kids off, I'm like,
better
a room full of other kids. I'm just like, I don't know how these people do it. Like, you've got to be made of something else. I love my kids, but them plus 18 others.
That and teaching, not for me. And right now I'm a financial mentor, so I'm working over at Money Matters in Matamata.
Oh, cool. Sweet. Yeah. Awesome. So you just said currently what you do for work. Damn, that was my next question. So what got you into health and fitness? What got you into, was it the army thing?
Yeah, I think that solidified it more. I think I joined a gym first when I was 15. Yep. So it's not been a recent thing, but I definitely recently got back into it.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed cross country as a kid. Something about like the endorphins when I'd finished. Yep. I don't know if it was everyone congratulating me and going, man, I couldn't have done that. Good on you. Or I didn't want to do it because they're lazy. But, or whether it was the endorphins. But I always felt good afterwards. So
awesome.
I've always enjoyed running.
Nice.
Yeah.
I took out the I only won one race in my life, and that was when I was about 6. And it was we lived in a place called Ngākuru, which is south of Rotorua. And I think there were 3 other people in my grade. And I won the cross
3
country.
people in the race? Or?
Yeah, no, the whole school was in the one race, but because the school was so small, I only had like 3 other people technically.
And they were girls, eh?
Oh.
Just kidding.
How do you know my life? Yeah, so they might have been females, but that's all right. But yes, I'm a bit of a runner. Awesome. Why is health and fitness important to you?
I mean, it should be important to everyone, I think.
Should be.
I just think, I recently had a special birthday, and I thought, you get to that time in your life and you're like, do I give up? Do I just say fuck it all? Or, I couldn't.
Do you chuck it in? Might as well chuck it in.
Just chuck it in. I'm old now. Yeah. You know how they say, things will shorten or lengthen your life or whatever. So I think obviously everyone's agreed that fitness in whatever form will lengthen your life. Has a positive effect,
yeah.
But it'll also give you good quality of life, and I think that's what we all want. No one wants a bad quality of life. Those years are crappy anyway. So
no, not many people are out there saying they're after that bad quality of life. So.
No.
Talking about death, Killcliff. Now that was a segue. I don't even know what we're on now. I don't even
death know. We're on.
There we go, yeah. Death, Killcliff, sponsored, not really, just grabbed them out of the fridge. They're available at all the fit zones in Matamata, Paeroa, Te Aroha, and recently Waihi. I am sampling the tasty blood orange.
And I've got gangster berry.
It's very gangster of you.
Yeah, it suits me.
Oh. That's good. Yes, you can crush it any time, it says.
Crush it any time.
That's what it says. So these are technically like an energy drink without all the bad stuff. So it's a healthy one. It's great.
You can't drink with the label showing though. See, they've
messed that up.
Yeah, you've got to try and drink it that way. See.
Oh, we'll have a word to them, but. So, you won the last challenge.
I won, yeah.
You did win. It was a good battle actually. What did you find? What was the biggest thing you took away from the challenge?
Biggest takeaway? KFC.
Not the skin though.
Not the skin. So when I first started the challenge, I actually thought it was just teams. I didn't realise it was like anyone was looking at individual effort. So I was definitely trying to get the win for the team, you know. What's my biggest takeaway? I'm not very good at like self-promotion and stuff, and I don't kind of like to win because I'm like, oh no. So I felt almost bad taking it all out. I was like, I didn't feel almost bad. I felt bad. I felt awful.
You deserve it.
I was like, oh, whoops. But biggest takeaway, I think it's just, again, motivation for me. Like, I would not have done that much work on my own back. Like, if it wasn't for the team and the staff and my PTs and stuff, and then the other people in the challenge, then, you know. So
pretty easy not to go sometimes if you don't have all that kind of stuff.
If you're only letting yourself down, you just go, fuck it. But no.
Yeah. Sweet. What was the hardest bit of the challenge? Did you find any of it hard, really?
No, it's too easy. Yeah. Can we get harder next time?
Well, we could, but then people will complain. It's too hard.
The hardest part of the challenge was waiting for the MyZone belt, I think. You know, it was
and cut. There was supply issues.
Just watching everyone else's points go up and me going, oh.
Well, they were at the Melbourne airport for most of that time, just sitting and waiting. But, you know.
Got it now.
You've got it now. You're getting the points.
And it's awesome. It's addictive.
They are good, eh?
Yeah, I recommend them.
It's very good for, I've definitely done a lot more cardio since I've had one.
Yes. And I think seeing where you're at, like if you're just in the yellow, you want to push it into the red. Yeah.
No, they're great. They're a great addition. Also available at all the fit zones, and I like it's got that gamification or that the leaderboard. That's quite good. You can see where you're at compared to everyone else.
Totally.
That's quite good. Some people, sometimes it's a bit crushing though, because there's some people who get like thousands of points. Some people, you know who you are. No, it's great. It's a great tool. It's been people have been really enjoying it. So, and then obviously with the Team Emma and Team Len challenge, it's been great for that too, raising a bit of money for charity. Mm-hmm. What else did I have on my list? Oh, you're praying your props. You might as well run us through what
what are my props?
What you've done there.
Yes, I've just got a small selection of medals. Actually, you mentioned you were going to ask about what.
Yes.
They're a bit too noisy. What got me into fitness, and I think what keeps me in fitness are these challenges and stuff. And so we've done the Auckland Marathon and stuff, but we've got some exciting ones in here. We've got the Kerry half.
Nice.
I'm all into my half marathons because
I've only ever done one full, and it just felt a bit far for me.
I don't know what that is.
I do enjoy the half. The half's a good distance.
Safari Zoo Run 2015.
Safari Zoo Run.
There's a Commando Challenge.
Oh, what's that?
It's a bit like the mud run, like the.
Oh yeah.
What do you do here?
Tough Mudder or something like that.
Yeah.
Or
the Ironman. It's a bit like an Ironman.
Okay,
There's like a wall and stuff that you get stuck on, and then there's
so
mud and there's but someone's always there to throw you over the wall if you get stuck, so it's fun. Now my most fun one, my husband and I we went to Vietnam to do this one.
Awesome.
The Vietnam Mountain Marathon.
Whoa.
Which is very cool. So they actually do like a super marathon, which is 70k, but I didn't do that one.
You didn't do that one?
No. I'm a finisher. I didn't win. I didn't win any of these. No, that's cool because it says even on here that it's the trails beaten by buffaloes.
Oh.
And there were actually water buffalo on the track. So like you're running along like in the mountain, there's little village, not really villages, but more like extended family homes, little micro villages. And they've got their animals and stuff there. Yeah. And all the kids kind of run with you for a little while.
It's crazy.
And then you get stuck behind a water buffalo and there's just this, you can't get past because it's like it's slippery and it's rocky and like you don't want to injure yourself. So you just like kind of take it down to a walk behind the water buffalo till you get to the next little villagey people and then
you can get around it.
Yeah.
Wow, crazy. What was your first ever one?
I think I did the Auckland,
Auckland was your first one?
Auckland half or something. Yeah, or... Do they do a 10k one in Auckland?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Most of them do the 10s. Cool. I haven't done the Auckland one. My first one was the Xterra in Rotorua around the Blue and Green Lake. That's a cool one. Half marathon.
Yeah. That would be pretty.
Yeah. The first time I done it was pretty. The second time I done it, Emma done it as well, but it pissed down the whole time. It's torrential. But, and she smoked me, so that's great. That's not about me. It's about you, apparently. Cool. So what's next on the horizon for you, fitness-wise? Any current goals at the moment?
Yeah, we've got the halfling over at...
the Hobbiton one.
Hobbiton.
Oh, yes.
Hobbiton
I forgot that was happening.
It's happening.
Yeah, I want to do that too, actually.
Yeah, better
That'd
get
be
in.
Cool. Got to get in.
Yeah.
Do you have to wear like Hobbit outfits?
Yeah. I'm going to be a wizard, so...
Oh, Gandalf. Gandalf the Great. Sweet. That sounds exciting. How do people enter that? Is it online?
Just online.
Oh, yeah. Google it. Yeah. Hobbit.
Use your Tinternet.
Tinternet. I thought you were about to say Tinder or something.
Tinternet.
Sweet. I think that's all I had written down. It's quite a short and sharp one. Any advice for anyone out there who's looking at getting into maybe doing running or starting at the gym? What would your advice be to someone who's starting out?
Just do it, man.
Just do it.
No, yeah, I think for me, like the hardest part is sometimes just getting to the gym.
Yep.
If I'm having a particularly hard time or whatever, I'll just put my shoes out. Because the night before, I'm like, tomorrow's the day. I'm gonna do it. Yep. So like 1st of January or whatever, I'm gonna do it. This is my year. But yeah, just put your gear out the night before. Oh, I used to sleep in it in the army just to make it quicker.
Just to make it easier in the morning. Get up, put your shoes on.
And then you're halfway done. Once you've got your shoes on, I think that's the biggest battle.
Yes, it's the same with running. I used to find that the reason I started running is because I didn't like it. So I was challenged by a business mentor I had all the group I was in, we had to pick a personal goal that was very difficult, and I didn't like running. So I thought I'd run a marathon, didn't even know how far that was.
Wow.
And I read it somewhere. I can't remember where I read it, but it's like the first, the only thing you commit to is putting your shoes on. And then anything else from there is just,
Because once you've got in, you find your way.
Yeah, it's just the hard bit's getting out of bed or...
Just the first minute.
Starting,
Get your gear on, get your shoes on. Whatever you do after that is a bonus.
All right, there you go. Do you have anything else to add?
You
going to sing us a song or anything?
Sure.
Okay, go.
Requests? No, what have I got to add?
You don't have to add anything. You don't want to? I think it's all been covered.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for coming in. Do you think you're going to win the next challenge?
Absolutely. I'm just giving everyone a bit of a chance.
Okay.
At the moment to feel like,
the
hope of the dream.
Then you're going to shatter them.
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah.
All right, there it is. Thanks for coming in. That's been the Fitzone Files podcast. Can't remember what episode we're up to. Might be 5, something around there. But Stevie, thanks for coming in.
Pleasure. Thank you.
All right. And stop.